If you watched one of my other videos, I was talking about how I watched The Secret for the first time, and that my goal was to have $500 by February 1st. And it was in January, and I was trying to make a realistic. Okay, sorry I can't get this makeup off, by the way. It's bugging me, I can see it in the thing. But I can't find my makeup remover. Anyway. um, and then I was trying really hard to be positive and to envision this $500, and I wanted to make a realistic goal. Because I only had like a week or a week and a half or something before February 1st. Well, it was really hard to stay positive because I've been going through a lot and I was trying to do some life changes. And at first, like the first couple of days was fantastic. Then I had some friends that are kind of like, you need to realize that there's darkness in the world and this and this and this. And I'm like, I know it's there. I just am choosing to try and look for positivity. I'm not just going to blindly walk around thinking that everything is rainbows and sunshine. But at the same time, I want to keep a good headspace and think of happy things and wonderful things and try and keep me positive because I could feel it like radiating out of my body. Whereas like negativity does the same thing when you're negative. But so I was drawing like terrible things in my life and terrible people and whatnot. And doing the positive thing was changing things. Well, I didn't get $500 for February 1st because I kept failing at trying to stay in a good headspace. There was times where I was just kind of like, meh, either or, which I still feel is okay to like feel that way because you're not sending out anything really. You're just kind of like there, which isn't negative or positive in my opinion. But then again, some people who are maybe doing this secret thing view it differently. But then I got down a couple times because I lost some friends and I had some issues. And yeah, there's a lot of crap going on. And then life stuff was happening. So I kind of gave up then, and I kind of also switched my focus because I was really getting really into this guy that I'm dating. So like my attention started going towards him. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm supposed to be focusing on this. But other stuff was happening that was good, so I was kind of like letting it in at the same time. And it was becoming over like too much for me. These people against me trying to work on this positivity change and making fun of me for it. And then this other good stuff coming in that wasn't part of my focus. But after I started doing it, my dad randomly gave me $20. He doesn't really do that. When we first got out of prison, he gave us some money that he had gotten from other things, some government money or something, to help us with different finances. But he usually only gives it to us if we're working really hard or we really, really need it. Not like, Dad, I need makeup or something. He's not that kind of dad. But he gave me $20 out of nowhere for working hard. And then I was like, cool. So then I started getting more sales on Etsy. But then something negative happened. I was working with Facebook advertising, and I'm not going to go into the details, but basically they messed up because I didn't put my advertisement through, but it ran anyway, and I lost $100. And I cried because I was like, I have no money. I'm like eating instant rice and mashed potatoes for like different dinners all the time because I'm jobless, you know? And then, well, my mom does help me with things, but I mean, like, she can't afford to, I'm 23. She can't afford to take care of me for everything, you know? And I have other siblings and stuff too. And but then I kept going on, okay, just I didn't set a goal or anything, but I'm like, fine, I'm gonna fix this. So I put all my shops on sale because they're having 15% off sale until February 14th at midnight Pacific time. Because I live in San Diego, I wait till it's my time. And I started making stuff all the time. I made a Viking knit necklace one a day, and it usually takes me like 3 days to make one. I worked my butt off creating things. I made some videos. I was going to show you one, but I made videos, and they're on Etsy, so you can see them. And sales started rolling in. I had a friend who started it. My friend John bought some stuff, some jewelry and stuff for his daughters. After that, things started rolling. Sales in every single one of my shops for a couple days straight. And then Facebook ended up reversing my fees because they were on the wrong. I hope they don't like find this and be like, "Ooh, she's bad" or something. But I got my fees reversed. My dad saw how I was working because I went to go watch the Super Bowl with him, and I don't watch football because I'm not into it, but I wanted to spend time with them. So I sat there and worked on a black Viking knit the entire time that I wasn't playing with this baby that was over there. God, I love babies. She was so cute too. She's got a big head. Anyway, and I was generally in good mood, and he just saw that I was like working. Every time he calls me, because he calls me a couple times a day. He lives like in the little town over. Well, it's like 10 minutes away. It's not really like town. We live in San Diego. I live in La Mesa. He lives in El Cajon. He saw me working so hard, and every time he talked to me, I'm like, Dad, I'm kind of busy. I can't talk. I'm working on this. Or, Dad, I'm really tired. I was up all night working on this. And so he came over, and he gave me more money. And I was like, oh, my God. So I'm like, more abundance coming my way. Then the sales on Etsy, I had over $400, like nearly $400, not over, $400 cell phone bill for 2 months because I pay the family cell phone bill as my rent. And I'm like, the cell phones ended up getting shut off. And I need those because we need them to connect. My mom needs to know when she's to pick up my sister. She needs to know when she needs to take her places. This is how she be connect to my sister in Iowa. If I need to go somewhere, it is the only way I can connect with people other than Facebook. And the person I'm dating and other people are not on Facebook that much. So texting and everything is essential. Basically, because I don't have a job and everything, if I didn't have texting on my phone, I'm basically at home in the dark or on Facebook, which most people are not on all the time. And so I get cut off even more, and I know that would have thrown me into depression to be cut off from everybody, especially somebody that I really, really like and I'm interested in dating. That's just one example. So I just got back from a date from him a couple hours ago, so I keep thinking about him. Um, and yeah, good things just kept coming in. I was able to buy my family some groceries and stuff for my little sister. Little treats today. I bought her first Justin Bieber magazine because all this abundance coming in paid off my whole cell phone bill. I have a $63 payment coming that's left due for these 2 months, and $75 from PayPal sending to my bank. They'll be there in 3 to 4 days. So that's paid off, and I was like, cool, I can make myself a treat. So as my treat, I bought myself black lipstick. Yeah, okay, I'm not really goth or anything. I look the dramatic look when I'm going out somewhere. I don't really wear this stuff during the day just because I don't have the confidence and whatnot to walk around with black makeup and look good, you know? And I also won that waist cincher that finally came this week too. So everything's like coming up these last 2 weeks. It's been fantastic. Like, it's awesome. Like, and so I was having some problems with certain things, and I'm kind of like, you know, I'm going to view this as it's not happening and that good things are coming. And good things are already here. I'm trying to envision it because I was doing it wrong at first. I was saying, I'm going to have, and I know you're supposed to say, I have. And just imagine that you have it so that the image stays in your head and it sends it to the universe so that it happens and finally you do have what that image is in your head. And I'm like so excited. Today was just like fantastic because all this abundance coming in. You know, and I finally, like, I've been depressed because I haven't been able to buy myself anything. And I don't usually buy myself lots of stuff. I'll get stuff I'm very cheap. I get stuff on clearance. Not cheap, I'm frugal. So I got some, so I usually buy stuff on clearance and whatnot. So this lipstick, I think, with shipping costs $3.50. And, yeah, that was my gift to myself. I bought some 99-cent lipstick, or 93-cent lipstick from Walmart. And that's all I need. I don't need a lot to be happy. What makes me happy is creating things. So I actually spent some money on buying more caps to make Viking knit, and I'm going to start those soon. I took a little break because I was going nonstop. My hands are kind of like, ow, pain, no more. So I'm constantly weaving. So I took a little break. I'm going to start that again soon. I also went through boxes and boxes and boxes of all my stuff that I'd packed when I wanted to move. I'm giving like 7 boxes of stuff on the table to sell, and I know I'm just going to get some of it away. And then my mom's been going through stuff too. So now I'm purging too, to make more space for positivity in my life and to get rid of old clutter and crap. And so a lot of the stuff you'll find on my Etsy shop soon because it's good stuff. It just, I don't want to keep it in a box. What is the point of keeping something if you're going to keep it in a box? So I have like cauldrons in there, tons of vintage stuff, lots of pagan goods as well. Some things I can't sell on Etsy because they're newer and they're not handmade, so I'll be selling those on eBay. Or be giving them to pagan friends because I know I have some friends who run different covens and whatnot. So I'll probably be giving them like this thing. Let me see. I'm all way too close. Like this air thing. I'm not an air child. I'm never gonna use that. And I'm not gonna. It's only worth like $1, so I'm probably gonna give that away. Or sell it for $0.25 or something to bring more abundance in. And I'm not trying to be cheap by doing this. I'm trying to get rid of stuff while still bringing abundance in because I need next month's bill paid as well. So I'm going to keep working on it. So I encourage you to think positively. Know that there's bad stuff out there. Be aware of it because you don't want to be blind against it. But at the same time, don't let it get to you. Things kept trying to come towards me and I let it get to me and it caused some issues. But then once I started saying, okay, it's not going to get to me, things got better. You know, I'm still working through obstacles and stuff. I'm a human being. I mean, things affect me, especially because I'm a woman and I'm a Cancer Leo cusp. I mean, come on now. If you can't be a water sign, especially like I'm a cusp baby, and not be affected by things easily. So, God, that was a dorky laugh. I was like, anyway. But I'm in a good mood, and I'm happy, and things are going to be good for me. Things are good for me. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I've been promised a fantastic weekend with the guy I'm dating, and I really hope that we have a future kind of together or whatnot, because I don't think I've ever dated anyone that's treated me like this before. I feel really really good about it, and I feel weird because I'm all like open about it because we haven't even been dating for 4 months. It'll be 4 months on the 18th. But I'm not his girlfriend or anything, but just there's something good about it, something positive about it. Like, I need that person in my life to keep things going good. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about my relationship issues on here. He's not gonna see this anyway. I'm kidding. But thank you for watching. And just ignore that whole last part. I'm tired and rambling.